press the button. Yay. Hi, I'm Michelle Cashman and I'm going to do a live stream for you. Before I start singing you anything, I'm going to go and check that everything's working. Because often when I do these little things, something goes wrong. And we can't have that. So let's have a look-see. Let's have a look and see if everything's working. Oh, everything's working. That's about right. Let's have a look and see if everything's working. Oh, everything's working. That's about right. Let's have a look and see if everything's working. Oh, everything's working. That's about right. Let's have a look and see if everything's working. Looks like it's working to me. Well, this is good. Now, that's good. Happy days. So we do have a live stream that is actively working. So what I'm going to do now, and if you're watching the replay, I can see by the little number on my screen that no one's actually live yet. So if you're watching the replay, you could do this at the same time I'm doing it, and that is sharing it. All right, let's pop it in my story. I don't think that's going to work. Hi, Cameron. How are you? It still says there are no viewers, which is weird because I can see that Cameron's actually commented. So there is something weird going on. So if you are here, please do me a solid favour and say something in the comments because otherwise it looks like I'm not playing to anybody. Technology, friend and foe. How are you, Cameron? How are you? Hi, Bert. How are you? I can see you there as well now, thanks to the comments. All right, well, it looks to me like everything's working. Oh, man, I've just realised something. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off because it'll go through. I've actually plugged the computer in to the wall-y thing, the wired internet, I don't know what you call it, the bit where you plug into the wall instead of using the Wi-Fi. And when the Wi-Fi's on, it overrides it, even if it's a poorer connection. So strange, but whatever, Trevor. And now I've hopefully fixed that, which means, fingers crossed, that we won't have as many lags or weird noises tonight. It could be a little win for us. We might actually have some decent audio and yeah, like a cool video for a change. The last ones have been a little bit dodgy and it's been mightily disappointing. You know, I don't want to brush my hair and put my makeup on for nothing. Okay, all right, let's sing you a song, shall we? And there's a new song tonight that I get to share with you. Hi, Paul. Long time no see. I hope you are well. So there's a brand new song that I'm going to sing for you later on this evening. It's called The Simple Things That Save Us. It has been released to Patreon, so there's a couple of you watching now that may have heard it already, but you may not have gone and checked it out yet. So it could be the very first time that you're hearing the song too. And I've also got a song for my sister, which was last month's song of the month, so January's. So it's the 2nd of March, but I had planned to do the live stream this weekend before I realised that there's only 28 days in the month. It was very clever. But anyway, we're here now, and the first song that I'm going to do for you is a song that kind of reminds me to slow down, because I'm pretty good at racing through my life and being very goal-orientated, single-minded, focused, and if I've got something that I'm doing, it's very easy for me to just railroad everything else. So I wrote this song as I started to try and slow down a little bit, and I think the more I've gotten into my mindfulness meditation practice, it's definitely helping me to live in today and appreciate the moment a little bit more, and to appreciate what is right now versus working on what I want for the future. Some projects are huge and you can't just race through them. You need to take your time, otherwise nothing else in life gets a look in. So this is called Candles. I've been chasing dreams for just as long as I remember, and like the smell, the start of spring, right in the dawning of September. There's a feeling in the air like the inception of a quiet revolution. Played my hands and held my cards, clutched them tightly to my chest, with not a single moment's silence in my heart or in my head. Now the clarity is being born, even in the midst of the confusion. Maybe all I need is here and now. Maybe all the dust just needs some time to settle down. Time to take a breath and let my feet firmly touch the ground. Instead of burning candles from both ends, I'll blow the bastards out. I've been rushing through my days like I was running out of time, racing through the matrix, missing moments in my life. But I'm realizing lately that there must be more to life than moving mountains. I've been pushing past my limits, always paddling upstream, while my career and my commitments get the better part of me. Now it's time I took a moment to revel in the life and love around me. Maybe all I need is here and now. Maybe all the dust just needs some time to settle down. Time to take a breath and let my feet firmly touch the ground. Instead of burning candles from both ends, I'll blow the bastards out. I've been chasing dreams for just as long as I remember, and like the smell of surf and sunscreen in the middle of December, there's a feeling in the air like the inception of a quiet revolution. It's quite a wordy song. And it's funny because it's about slowing down, and so like I get to certain bits in the songs, I'm like, breathe, Michelle. You can actually take a breath in the middle of this sentence. Yes. So let's see, what else have we got? Oh, I've missed you guys. Actually, I have too. It's been a huge month this month. I've been doing lots of extra work. Hey, Deb. Did I even say Stuart? Did I say hi, Stuart, or did I just start talking to you without even saying who I was talking to? Hi, Sandra. Yes, and hi, Deb. It's been a big month. I've been doing lots of extra work in my day job, and it's been very rewarding. And it's put a little bit of extra cash in the bank to make some improvements around the studio that have been a long time coming. I've been kind of on pause with what I could do in here because I ran out of money, because that's, it hasn't been a very cheap endeavour. We got special soundproofing gyprock for the room, and double layered that over the top of the existing gyprock and on the ceiling, and and yeah, bits of other building things to enclose the room, and it's been a journey. Still don't have a door. I'm waiting on my door, but I have one door, but I need two. Long story, but anyway. Oh wow, Deb, that's huge. I hope you're okay. I hope that you're well. I hope it's working well on the TV, Stuart. I hope there's no lagging and weird facial expression that I get stuck on. So tonight I've got a brand new song for you, which is called The Simple Things That Save Us. And it's all about those little moments that get us through when we're hanging on, you know, when we're just hanging on by our fingernails and life is difficult. Sometimes it's just a really, really simple thing, like someone saying something kind to us. You know, if you've been out in a supermarket and someone's kind of like a random stranger has said something to you and you're like, oh my gosh, and it's just what you needed to hear. Or, you know, a friend has called just when you needed them to, or, you know, all of those sorts of things that might seem really simple but can make the world of difference. So I wrote a song about that. It's called The Simple Things That Save Us. I'm going to do it for you now, which is, I'll probably do it right at the end as well, just for those of you who come in late. I like to do that. Ow! Oh. Ow! My shoulder just clunked. I was yeah, long story. It's not even that long a story, but it's a story and I don't need to tell it. I just clunked my shoulder out trying to put my cup of tea down. Okay, so let's see, where are we? Oh, hi, Darren. Hello, Karen. Kaza and Dazza. I hope that's not offensive. But, you know, if you want to be friends with me, be prepared to have a thick skin, because that's what happens. Yes. Okay. I'm hoping that you two are enjoying yourselves at home there. Now, let's do this. And Karen, did you figure out how to do the meditation things after the other day? All right, here we go. The simple things that save us. It's a turn we take at the fork in the gravel road. Those last 5 miles when you know you've been missing home. The arms of a lover when you don't want to be alone. It's the wisdom and hope in the stories we were told. The warm cup of tea on the nightstand going cold. That one deep breath when you need it and it shows. It might seem easy, but it's hard to understand how something so small that ain't that hard to comprehend could be our savior. Like the wind that changes. These are the simple things that save us. It's the words of a stranger your heart needed to hear. It's the teacher that wouldn't let your talent disappear. The quiet strength that you find when you face your fears. It's the call of the birds that remind you of the coast. The smell of the rain you're watching through the windows. It's the friend that calls just when you need it most. It might seem easy, but it's hard to understand something so small that ain't that hard to comprehend could be our savior. Like the wind that changes. These are the simple things that save us. When you need that break in the weather, sometimes it takes just a glimmer of that sweet silver lining, the red in the letters, when you're right at the end of your tether. It's the smallest things that keep you together. It might seem easy, but it's hard to understand how something so small could be that hard to comprehend, could be our savior, like the wind that changes. These are the simple things that save us. There you go. That is the new song for February that I'm showing you in March. But I usually release a song a month on Patreon, and I missed the deadline this month because I thought there was more days in February. I'm just going to make a couple of teeny weeny adjustments because I'm getting sore. Okay, I've got a little yoga block on the floor, which I just found with my foot, so that's good. That might help. And I'm going to move this. Block your ears for a second. Hopefully I don't regret doing that. And I'm going to turn that up there, and I'm going to turn that up there so I can hear a little bit better. Okay, I think I've fixed my problems. Not all of them, obviously. Yes, I bet you get that all the time. Oh no, sick with the flu, Karen. No good. I hope that that passes fast. And I hope Deb's feeling a bit better too. I'm with you, Bert. Alrighty, let's have a look here. I can see that there has been a tip in my jar from Bert. Thank you very, very much, Bert, for the tip in my jar. And also from Cameron. Cameron, thank you very much for putting a tip in my jar also. Okay, let's move on. Let's see if I can do this sister song. I haven't done it since the last live stream. I think I was just like hunched over my guitar there a little too much. Okay, oh, that's so much better. Just that much of a yoga block under my foot made all the difference. I won't have to contort myself to sit here. Okay. Hopefully I remember that. I did not say Siri. Shush now. Sorry about that. My phone thought I was talking to it, but I wasn't. Yeah. Hopefully I remember to get that. Shh. Hopefully I remember to get the yoga block next time before I start. That'll be good. All right, here we go. Now, this is a song that I wrote for my sister, Laura. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. Her smile reminds me of the summer, as bright as pure sunshine. She makes me laugh just by laughing. Her humor's just like mine. The way she shines could light a city. I've never told her that. A little twisted and quite witty. She's sharper than a tack. And I bet she doesn't know how wonderful she is, or how much she means to me. That I'm glad she's on my side. I wish I'd known her all my life. Her voice is more than just a mirror. You can hear that DNA. might have different mothers, but our eyes look just the same. And I bet she doesn't know how beautiful she is, or how much she means to me. That she's always on my mind. I'll love her till the end of time. Wish she lived around the corner. I wish I'd known her as a child. But I'm just glad we'll have each other the rest of both our lives. And I hope someday she'll know how incredible she is, and how much she means to me. I hope I can convince her. And bless she is my sister. Ah, there we go. That one's for Laura. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi Ronnie, how are you? I heard your song. Did you get my email? I wrote back to you. I think. At least I did in my head. Oh, mashed potato. Sandra, way to make me jealous. I love potato. Potato's like my favourite food. But I don't eat it very often, because if I did, I'd eat all of the potato all of the time. I'm like a little potato addict, so I've got to be careful. Okay, so this next song, thankfully, is not in G shapes, because every song that I have done so far has been in G shapes, and it's starting to get a little monotonous. This next one is in C shapes on capo 2. Just, I don't know why you want to know that, but so that means it's in the key of D. But is a song about me. Funny that, because most of my songs are little exposés into the world of Michelle, or, you know, about someone that I love, which again is about me, making it all about myself. Anyway, I wrote this song about being sensitive, because ever since I was a little kid, I have been extraordinarily sensitive. Now, sometimes I've been told that that's a bad thing. You know, you're too sensitive. It's been brandied about a little bit. You're a drama queen. You know, things like that. And there's been a long time that I've wished that I wasn't quite so sensitive. And these days, I approach that a little differently, because my sensitivity is exactly what equips me to write songs. It fuels my creativity. It's how I've been able to break cycles in my life, intergenerational trauma, because I see patterns and I pick up on little things that other people might miss. And these days I don't look at my sensitivity as something that is wrong with me, or that makes me less than someone else, or better. It is me, and it's what makes me me, and I'm okay with that. And, you know, developing a few different things to handle the downsides of being sensitive a little. Like, one of the things that I struggle with is being overstimulated. Like, you know, when you go to the supermarket and everything's too loud and bright, and I now have transition glasses that take the edge off the brightness of life without taking all of it. And I have earplugs, loop earplugs, that I use to bring the noise down without making everything dull. So I love that when I'm out in restaurants, and especially when there's live music and stuff like that. I've really got to just bring everything down a little bit, because otherwise I burn out really, really fast, end up with headaches. And anyway, So I wrote this song and it's called Sensitive. I'm a little sensitive. I've always been this way. I've got so much to give, only so much I can take. Bright lights, loud noise can bring me to my knees. I have no choice, no way to find release, and I struggle nearly every single day, wishing I was any other way. Since I was a little kid, I've been a little sensitive. I'm a little sensitive. I've always been so raw, I'm argumentative, but I'm better than I was. That smell, that voice, shoots lightning through my core. One shot, I'm down, can't think straight anymore. And it doesn't seem to matter what I do, or how much I wanna change all that for you. Since I was a little kid, I've been a little sensitive. I'm a little sensitive. I won't apologize for that, it's not always a negative. And though it feels like broken glass inside my mind, there's things that you don't see. It's my heart, my life, and the gifts that God gave me. It's hard to just accept the way I am, but I'm learning how to be okay with that. Since I was a little kid, I've been a little sensitive. I'm a little sensitive. It comes with different joys, certain kind of ecstasy. If I can shut out all the noise, I can't sleep. I think deep and love with all my heart. And when life hurts, I write words and let the healing start. The cracks are where all the light comes through, and I sing the stories, spilling out the truth. Ever since I was a little kid, since I went through the things I did, I'm a little sensitive. I nearly cracked up. Halfway through that, there was a line in there, you know, like a certain kind of ecstasy. If I can shut out all the noise, here I sit in my house with my basically soundproof room that I come to not just for songwriting but for sanity. My partner and stepson have been away for the weekend, and while they've been gone, I've stuck bits of felt in all the doorways so that the doors close quieter when they come home, because the doors slamming while they were here in the lead up, because they were going into the garage, out of the garage, into the bedroom, like they were getting prepared to leave, and it was just like bang, 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 and I was like going, oh my God. And yeah, so I YouTubed how to make the doors quieter, and yeah, got some sticky bits of felt and shut the doors up a bit. Oh dear. I'm gonna have a drink of water. Hi Lisa, how are you? Yeah, I think a soundproof room should be for everyone. We should all get one. We should Oprah that, and, you know, instead of giving away cars, we'll be like, a soundproof room for you and a soundproof room for you. Oh dear. Okay. Next song that I'm going to do for you is called These Are the Hopes I Have for You. And I wrote this one time when I was thinking about all of my friends that I've had throughout the course of my life, because, you know, when you move around as much as I have, you lose touch with people. And even in the days of social media and stuff, it's easy to think that you're staying in touch, but when you don't see each other face to face, it's different, you know. And I try to avoid social media as much as I'm here right now. I've been actively avoiding it to, you know, again, sanity. But you know, I've got friends that I may not have spoken to in, I don't know, 10 years, 20 years, some of them longer, you know, and I think I can remember nearly every single person in my kindergarten class, and I think fondly of them, and even people that I didn't like in high school, that I didn't get along with, I still have actually hoped that they've turned into decent adults and that they're building happy lives, because I want that for everyone, and I mean everyone, because happy people make the world a better place. And you know, if we can all just kind of have that, then it's easier to be kinder. And yeah, I'm gonna sing a song now. I hope you're happy, I hope you're well, I hope your stories always find someone to tell. I hope you're smiling from ear to ear, I hope that hope will always drive away your fear. I hope that time will treat you kind, I hope regrets will never even cross your mind. And when life gets hard, I hope you don't lose heart, I hope you know it's true. These are the hopes I have for you. I hope that things are looking up, I hope your heart will always find someone to love. I hope you're laughing, that you know joy, I hope you find a peace this world cannot destroy. I hope that faith will light your way, I hope that sunshine always leads you through the rain. And when life gets hard, I hope you don't lose heart, I hope you know it's true. These are the hopes I have for you. I hope you never take for granted all the loss in your life. Sometimes it's hard to see what matters. Don't let that darkness leave you blind. And when life gets hard, I hope you don't lose heart, I hope you know you're loved, and that you don't give up. I hope you know it's true. These are the hopes I have for you. These are the hopes I have for you. These are the hopes I have for you. There you go. These are the hopes I have for you. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping, shall we? When I say housekeeping, I mean I need to let you know about my Patreon. I feel like I should just make a little ad and like click a button and bam, there's my Patreon ad. So then I can just pitch it once and not have to have that awkward moment where I go, oh, hey guys, if you like my music and you want to support my work, you could put a tip in my jar, or you could become a patron. And what a patron does is they subscribe basically to my music for as little as $3 a month, and it goes towards putting music out, helping me to afford the time. For the last 12 months, it's helped me to build the studio, and all of the different associated costs with keeping music on streaming platforms and stuff like that. Being a musician, it doesn't seem to matter how much you sort of do. It seems to require crowdfunding. That's how it is in the music industry in Australia now, and many different people do it in different ways, and I chose to do it through Patreon because it's kind of great, and I have patrons that are amazing supporters of my work, some of which are watching tonight. So thank you very, very much to those of you who already are patrons, and thank you so much to those of you who are going to sign up tonight, because that will make me do the biggest happy dance. And in return, you get new music, and you get a whole collection of songs that you can't find anywhere else, including most of the songs that I have done tonight that aren't released anywhere but via Patreon. Yes, so there you go. That's my little sales pitch for Patreon. You should do it because it's a great idea. There you go. Let's see, I can see some people have written things. Oh, I'm so glad, Sandra. I'm glad the meditations are working. For those of you who don't know, that I also create meditations on Insight Timer. You can find them at michellcashman.com/meditation, or just head to michellcashman.com. Everything, you can find everything there, even the links to Patreon and stuff like that. Darren, that'll be cool. That'll be nice. That'll be nice to meet you guys. Hi, Marcel. Nice to see you there tonight. Yes, I'm sad to hear that, Stuart. I am definitely doing the fundraiser still. Does that mean that the ticket that was put aside for you, did you get a ticket put aside? Or I don't remember. I need to chase that up. I'll do that this week. Okay. Anyway, sad that you can't come. Let's sing a song, shall we? Song. Okay. So this next song that I'm going to do for you has been released on streaming platforms. So later on it'll probably trigger a copyright warning, because that's what happens even when I sing my own songs. It's triggered by my own publisher. Yay. What is it? At least now I can actually click a button and go, no, it's mine. But it would be great if it was just automatic. Like, with all the technology we have, I can't believe that it's something I still have to deal with. All right, here we go. The trigger and the gun. I wrote this song about relationships that are never going to change no matter what you do. You might do X, you might do Y, you might do Z, all of these things that you're trying just to placate this other person. And they can't be placated because they are choosing to take offense. They are choosing to be in that mindset of, trying to control others and just, not being happy. They haven't done the work, And sometimes you just got to let them and get out of the way and get out. Just GTFO. Here we go. The trigger and the gun. I've been pacing this floor like it's gonna get me somewhere. It's a well-worn track, doesn't take me long to get here. And with all this history running through my veins, it's a script and a scene and it's stuck on replay. And I've grown tired of buying it, playing games that I was never gonna win. If I'm the trigger, you're the gun. The best chance that I have is to run. Every conversation is the same damn story. I'm sure every one of my friends think it's getting boring. And I can finally see my part in the problems, and that nothing I do is ever really gonna solve them. And I've grown tired of buying it, playing games that I was never gonna win. If I'm the trigger, you're the gun. The best chance that I have is to run. Ooh. So the show might go on forever on repeat, but I've still got 2 feet and a heartbeat. And I've grown tired of buying in, playing games that I was never gonna win. If I'm the trigger, you're the gun. The best chance that I have is to run. If I'm the trigger, you're the gun. The best chance that I have is to run. Yeah, there's some little bit of truth in that song, right? Hi Mel. Nice to see you. Oh, thanks Jeff. That's really nice. Thank you. Oh, that's good, Stuart. At least I don't have to find a new home for your ticket, so that's good. That's all right. And yes, message me. I'm all right. Okay. Here we go. I need to have a sip of water. Yes. There's something that I learnt a while back is all about attachment theory and how some people are just entirely incompatible, not through lack of trying, not through lack of caring, not through lack of anything. You know, you can both be really decent human beings, and if your attachment styles don't work together, then it is always going to be triggering each other one after the other. And it's a really, really important one to know, especially if you are single and looking into dating. Highly, highly recommend the book Attached by Amir Levine and someone else, I think, but well worth it. Will change your life, especially if you're anything like me and you have relationship after relationship that you go, what's wrong? Why did I pick another one like that? What happened? Why? There's something wrong with my picker. No, it's just that your attachment style likes to find people that engage your attachment system, which is actually not what you want. Okay, capo 8. Sorry, don't have my glasses on. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. A change of pace. This one is called You Don't Know the Half of It. And this takes me back to a place in my life when, you know, all of those attachment systems were engaged, and all of those cycles were on repeat, and this was how dark it got. Here we go. You ready, spaghetti? Yeah, let's go. Tried to tell you half the things that I had left to say. Tried pushing through the conversation, knowing I can't change. I told a lie. Said I was happy with goodbye. Tried to tell you everything I felt, but I could not. The words got caught up in my throat and my stomach was in knots, and so I lied. But when I said I'd be alright, I've had rage, the kind that burns bridges black beyond repair. I've had sadness settle in my heart and make a new home there. I've had hopelessness and desperation filling up my chest, 'cause I lost everything that mattered to me on the day you left. And you might think I have regrets. Well, you don't know the half of it. When you called me up and told me all about the plans you made, I said that I was happy for you. I said I was amazed. I told a lie, 'cause the distance was too wide. And when you told me of your travels and the friends that you had found, something deep within me said it's 'cause I'm not around. And so I lied and said I didn't want to try. I've had rage, the kind that burns bridges black beyond repair. I've had sadness settle in my heart and make a new home there. I've had hopelessness and desperation filling up my chest, 'cause I lost everything that mattered to me on the day you left. And you might think I have regrets. You don't know the half of it. Oh, I want you to be happy. I want you to be free. I want so much more for you than what you'd ever have with me. So if you ask me what I'm thinking and you think you know me well, remember I'm a liar and this isn't show and tell. I've had rage, the kind that burns bridges black beyond repair. I've had sadness settle in my heart and make a new home there. I've had hopelessness and desperation filling up my chest, 'cause I lost everything that mattered to me on the day you left. And you might think I have regrets. Well, you don't know the half of it. You don't know the half of it. No, you don't know the half of it. There you go. You don't know the half of it. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's nice, Cameron. I'm glad. I'm glad you know. I've got no idea. All right. Thanks, Ronnie. All right, where are we going? How are we going over here? How are we going for time? 10 minutes. 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 We're going good. All right. Couple more songs for you. So that was You Don't Know the Half of It. Another one that's on, what do you call it? Patreon. It's a Patreon song only. So if you are a patron, you can access that. You can download it. You can keep it forever. You can send it to your best friend. You can send it to your worst enemy. This one, striking contrast, because that's what it was like, and this is closer to what it's like now. And I'm going to leave you with this one. This is a good one to end on. I closed the tab for the other song, the new song. I was going to do that again, wasn't I? Let's see. Let's see if I can find it again. Because I said that I would do that right at the end as well, just to, because it's the new one, and sometimes people miss the first part of the show, so I'll do that one more. All right, so I'm going to do These Days, and then I'll end with the new song. So here we go. This is These Days, and this is a lot closer to what life is actually like now. These days, the house is so much warmer. The sun shines through the dusty window panes. These days, the weeds are growing taller. But I don't lose so much sleep about this place. Bills are on the table and there's dishes in the sink. Feels more like home this way. I remember so much pressure to be perfect. Most of it I placed upon myself. The older that I get, the more that I get over things that never mattered much to anybody else. Once I was filled with fire and rage, used to wish my life away. But I don't do much of that these days. These days, I move a little slower. Give myself some time to settle down. These days, I'm aware I'm getting older, and the love that's in my life's so precious now. I squeeze a little tighter when my loved ones come around, and make sure to show my gratitude somehow. I remember so much pressure to be perfect. Most of it I placed upon myself. The older that I get, the more that I get over things that never mattered much to anybody else. Once I was filled with fire and rage, I used to wish my life away. But I don't do much of that these days. These days you can find me near the ocean. These days I can stop and hear the birds. These days I'm often filled with pure emotion, even if I still can't find the words. These days my heart is growing softer, and I care less about the lines upon my face. Fear used to rule my life. I used to worry all the time, but I don't do much of that these days. Oh, yeah, that's nice. It's nice that that's true. You know, I remember, my gosh, being so tightly wound up and just struggling every day. And I feel good. I have peace, you know, and it's so important. I will be creating a course on some of the things that I have learnt so I can help other people that have had similar situations. All right, here we go. The new song, The Simple Things That Save Us. It is on Patreon now. If you do like it, you can head over there, become a patron, and you can download it, keep it forever, send it to your nana, or your neighbour, or your uncles, brothers, sisters, mother's cousin, if you like. It's the turn we take at the fork in the gravel road. Those last 5 miles, you know you've been missing. I'm gonna start again, because I need a little bit more water and a little... Sorry about that noise. Okay, sorry. My bad. Here we go. It's a turn we take at the fork in the gravel road. Those last 5 miles when you know you've been missing home. The arms of a lover when you don't want to be alone. It's the wisdom and hope in the stories we were told. It's the warm cup of tea on the nightstand going cold. That one deep breath when you need it and it shows. It might seem easy, but it's hard to understand. Something so small that ain't that hard to comprehend could be our savior. Like the wind that changes. These are the simple things that save us. It's the words of a stranger your heart needed to hear. It's the teacher that wouldn't let your talent disappear. The quiet strength that you find when you face your fears. It's the call of the birds that remind you of the coast. The smell of the rain you're watching through windows. The friend that calls just when you need it most. It might seem easy, but it's hard to understand how something so small that ain't that hard to comprehend could be our savior. Like the wind that changes. These are the simple things that save us. When you need that break in the weather, sometimes it takes just a glimmer of that sweet silver lining. The red in the letters. When you're right at the end of your tether, it's the smallest thing that keeps you together. It might seem easy, but it's hard to understand how something so small that ain't that hard to comprehend could be our savior. Like the wind that changes. These are the simple things that save us. There you go. Can just be the tiniest thing. So that means when we do these small acts of kindness for people we care about, it can make a huge difference. So my challenge for you this week is to find someone that you can deliver one of these little small things to, whether that is that cup of tea that you make with love, or maybe it's a phone call to someone that you know might be struggling. But I challenge you to find something, even if it's the tiniest thing, that might make a difference for someone. Give a stranger a compliment. So there you go. I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed. I don't know if I've already said hello, Randall, but hi, miss you, love you, hope you are well. There you go. That's the new song. It's on Patreon now. Go and download it if you like. If you're a patron, what else? What else do I need to tell you before I go? Because it's time to go now. Oh, that's right. I'm going to thank those who have put tips in my jar, and that is Bert and Cameron. Big shout out to you guys for the tips tonight. Thank you very much to everyone who is one of my patrons already. You guys rock my socks off. Thank you very much. And also a big shout out to Rob for putting a tip in my jar this week. A significant tip in my jar that has very much helped with some of the studio stuff this week. So much appreciated. Sending you guys all some extra love and hoping you are all well or recover well and speedily. That's it. That's it from me. Good night. Good night, Kaza and Dazza and Jeff and Stuart and Ronnie and Sandra and Jeff. I already said Jeff and Cameron and Mel and Lisa if you're still there, and anyone else that's joining in for the replay later. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate the company and the kind words and having an audience to play to. It's fun. All right. Have a good night. I'll see you next time.